Bienvenidos otra vez. Welcome back to Puro Cotorreo. Today we have an incredible guest joining us, the mastermind behind Jay Jayz Productions and a good friend of ours, Jose Never Stops Learning, and I say his name. No. It's because that's a good idea. At the end, people wanna like the climax, and then boom, Jose, what? Okay. Bienvenidos a Puro Cotorreo. Welcome back. Today we have an incredible guest joining us, the mastermind behind Jay Jayz Production and a good friend of ours. This person never stops learning, and his choreography just keeps getting better and better. He's transforming the world of choreography one quinceañera at a time. And his dancers are not just performing at parties, they're also dominating in dance competitions. Get ready to be inspired by his journey, his passion, and his incredible talent. And help me give my guest today a round of applause. Jose Gamiño, welcome to Puro Cotorreo.
How you doing? Thank you for having me here. Really appreciate it. Great opportunity, actually. And honestly, this is the first time that I actually do something like this, like podcasts and stuff like that. And honestly, I'm very grateful for it. Very grateful, and I feel like it's a good opportunity for me to like be able to reach out to young adults or young teenagers or just anything. Give them my side of the story or any like background that they're like oh, we know Jose, but do they know me, or like do they have any like kind of taste of what I do?
Exactly, man. And just so people can know a little bit of the context here, this is not your first interview exactly. We technically recorded this one time earlier today, and then boom, what happened? Like the light went out, right?
The light went out. But the interview was pretty good. I feel like it was a good practice, and now I feel like a little bit more loose, okay. I'm able to like keep the conversation going, keep the you want to make sure that at the same time I feel like it was meant to happen in a way. So it was pretty good. But it's not my first interview. It's like probably my second interview. But like
technically now it's your
technically,
second.
Yeah, technically, yes.
Yeah, we did this in the morning. Right now it's like 11-ish.
It's a night. It's because I'm a night owl, guys. I'm a night owl. I'm not a morning person. I can tell you that.
I can tell when I send you a text and then I receive a message the next day. I'm like, this dude was asleep. But that's something that people don't know about you. That you basically are. I don't want to say in this disrespectful way, but like you're alive at night. Like because at night in the daytime you're resting because you have so much work at night that there's no way to be awake during the day for you because all your work is at night.
Yeah, normally all my work's at night, and it's just not only that, it's the preparation that takes long, and then throughout the day it's like you don't have time to be by yourself or without getting disturbed or getting phone calls or like they need you at the office, they need you because this and that, and so it's a little bit more overwhelming throughout the day. And then especially because, I have kids, right? So I got to give them the time and attention and make sure that I have everything already set from when I wake up to where it's like, all right, the whole schedule's already done. The whole schedule's already fixed, and I can go throughout the day compared to where it's like, oh, you know what? I'm going to rest and wake up and do what I got. It's going to be too much. So that's why I try to do everything at night, get everything out of the way. So when I wake up, all my time, I focus it on my kids or any other things that I have to do.
Oh, yeah, that is right. You have kids. You have 2 kids, right?
Yes, I have 2 kids.
One is 6.
One is 6, and I have a 2-year-old as well. She's my daughter. Yeah, I have a daughter as well.
¿Cómo se llaman otra vez?
First newborn, his name is Jay Gamiño.
AJ.
Yeah,
okay.
Jay Gamiño. And then the second one is Evangeline Gamiño as well too. Yes.
You was thinking about the last name.
Yeah, my fault. Yeah.
Evangeline, like later on, gonna be like, wait, why did my dad, pause? And you told me the story, a little bit of your story of how you got
the name.
The name Evangeline.
Yeah. So like I said, it was
it was Disney, right?
Yeah, it was Disney. It was like Princess and the Frog from Tiana. And like I said, like me and the mother of my kids. We're looking for a name that started with A because our son started with A as well. So we just wanted to keep it to where it's like, all right, we just want to keep it in the letters A. So for some reason we were watching the movie, with my son because he loves to watch movies, and then out of nowhere it just clicked. Like towards the very end of the movie, it's you can have the little fly saying "My Evangeline," and then when I heard that, I was like, oh my god, that's a beautiful name. And then by that time, it's like I don't want to say the name of the store, but there was a certain store that came out with like a bracelet, and it was like from that movie too. So I'm yet still to buy that bracelet later on whenever my daughter gets older, of course.
Talking about jewelry, like, do you believe in buying kids jewelry,
Yeah.
and then like just once they get older, they don't wear and you just save it and stuff like that?
Not save it. You go back to the person that you buy it from, and they can melt it and then make you like new ones. Like yeah,
Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't
yeah,
know that.
yeah. Of course, I mean when you buy stuff that is like sterling silver or like stuff that they can't like reuse, then of course you have to like buy bigger stuff and stuff like that. But when it's like gold, sometimes they can like add to it, or they can like make you a whole brand new chain out of just the chain. If it's 14 carats, 18 carats, how many carats it is, they'll tell you, oh, we can make this length, but we have to add more to it. So
What's your favorite type of gold? Like American, Mexican?
I said Mexican. We'll say
Mexican?
yes.
Why? Because I've heard some stories that Mexican gold is diluted. It's just recent. I started hearing that recently.
Um,
Do you think that's true?
I don't think so.
No?
Honestly, I feel like Mexican gold. A lot of people really use it, and it's very, very, very popular. So it's just more so it's like the style, the way it looks, the way it shines on the light, and like just overall, it's just like like it just it's just my personal taste, of what style I like.
You grew up in a Mexican household, so you like everything Mexican.
More than likely,
Yeah.
yeah. And believe it or not, a lot of people be like, "You're not Mexican." I'm like, "Why?" I was like, "You have like Chicano vibes." I was like,
Yeah.
I was like, "Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, I was young here when,
Yeah.
when I
That's what
came.
Chicano.
Yeah, I was young here when I came over here.
Oh, you weren't born here.
No, no, no.
You were brought over
Yeah,
here.
I was brought over here.
Tell
I
me
was-
that story. Cómo pasó eso? Like your parents wanted were your parents here already? And then
So I'm kind of upset a bit with my mom. To this day, I be telling her, I be like, "Es tu culpa," like. But no, honestly, like, I'm honestly glad that I'm not from here, because I feel like that's a really big push. Because like a lot of people that I grew up around, they took that for granted. Like a lot of them were like, a lot of my friends they were just like out partying, doing whatever, not not really trying to prepare themselves for the future. And me not being from here, it just gave me a different aspect of life right away. Like when I was younger, it just like switched the way I seen things. But yeah, no, let me start from the very start real quick. So the way it happened is like my mom was gonna have me here, but I think 1 month before I was born, she got scared and went back to Mexico.
scared of what? Oh, like of having you here?
Having me here. They
Oh.
thought that they were gonna take me away from her because she wasn't from here. It's just certain
Wow.
things, and I mean I get it. I mean you literally come from Mexico and come all the way over here, and you don't know the rules and the laws or anything. So to my mom, everything was all new. But yeah, she ended up having me in Mexico. And funny thing is, there's a reason why things happen, and when she had me in Mexico, and gave birth to me, she said that I was dead already.
What the hell?
Yeah,
Like you were like stillborn.
yeah, I was dead. That they had to inject me. I forgot what they injected me with. That's why my skin is like so rough. Like
It's
like,
rough?
Like it's rough. Like it's very like
Dry?
very yeah. Like it's a like I don't know. I can't explain it, but they had to inject me, and I think I was dead. I don't know for how long, but she said that I was dead for a while.
What the hell?
Yeah.
That's a good what the hell kind of thing. Like, bro, you look, no homo, but like you look great. Like, you look healthy as hell and everything.
No, yeah. I mean,
And like, how's that possible?
uh,
Like, cause like no, like dead for a while means no oxygen. No oxygen means, you know, you could uh it means a higher probability of retardation and like other type of mental illnesses. Like, bro, you're totally fine.
no,
Like,
yeah. But I think once I got to like ask my mom what was it, she says that she asked the doctors that she said I was eating like my poop.
what?
That I was eating my poop, and I guess that's what like made me like I don't know. I just can't like I didn't really get in detail with it with her so much, but
How can you eat your poop if you're like you have an umbilical cord?
I don't know. But it said that I had poop like and like I was eating poop. I don't know how.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and then when I came out, I wasn't crying. Like it was like
What? Hey, maybe you were turned around munching on the poop and they thought you were still.
no, but yeah, but yeah, that's what I'm saying. Things happen for a reason, and I feel like maybe if I would have been born in the U.S., they would have never done anything. They would have just been like, "Oh, he's dead."
Yeah, in some places, you know, unfortunately, in some hospitals, there's a bad rep of doctors, nurses, especially when it comes to Mexican and black women, they mistreat them, and then they
Yeah.
right away want to go to the worst possible solution. Sometimes they inject them stuff without even
Knowing what,
letting them
yeah,
know,
letting them know or anything.
or
So
the kids die because of malpractice. Sometimes racism and all. So I don't want to get too political or anything.
yeah, of course.
Pero it happens. There's some hospitals that actually. Did you know that at what's this hospital that I was born in? The John. ¿Cómo se llama? Because we live by it, actually. ¿Cómo? Yeah, JLB Johnson, the one over here on 610.
On 610,
On 610 by Lockwood.
by Lockwood. No, I haven't heard.
The Johnson Hospital, whatever. Anyways, they say that a lot of student doctors are sent to that hospital. A lot of student doctors, and so a lot of the people that are being treated are being helped by students.
That's crazy.
So that's why there's a higher chance of dying or whatever in these type of public hospitals. También Bentob, that one has the worst reputation, I think, in here in Houston. And I heard a lot of people die from like malpractice and like people, doctors not paying attention. They're probably too old. They don't want to work on certain people and stuff like that. But man, I mean, I think your mom, like you said, I'm not a very spiritual guy, but I do believe like sometimes things happen, in like in a domino effect, because I don't know, the universe just like rearranges things, regardless if you're spiritual or not. Like it's the chaos kind of always balances together.
Yeah, of course.
And I'm getting this vibe from you that you're very spiritual, like and you believe in all that stuff.
I always believe if you do good, by people, I feel like later on that good is gonna do good back to you. And like I said, that's just how I've always been. And then like that the whole situation that I ended up finding out, and then having to come back. I think I came back to the U.S. when I was 3. I came back in plane. Funny thing though, a lot of people don't know this. But I used to live up like all the way over there up in the north. Was it the north? Yeah, up in the north. I think I was staying. What's that state called? Oh, Minnesota. Yeah.
In the middle of nowhere.
Yeah. There was. I promise you, man. There was like tornadoes once a week.
What?
And they had like a big warehouse where you have to like run.
Basement,
run and hide there, and like and then at schools they would train, like they'll have like practices where like if there's a tornado that passes by, like, and then there'll always be snowstorms, everything. Yeah.
The Midwest, right? That's what they call it, like Minnesota area. It's Damn, like, well, what took you over there? Like, what took
We
the
had
family
family
over
members over there,
there? Okay.
and I guess my dad wanted as far as possible from the Mexican border because they didn't want us to like come and look for us or anything like that.
Ah, chingados.
Yeah.
So,
So my dad was like, "Hey, if I was like, we're gonna cross to the U.S. We're gonna go as far as possible so they don't come and get us or find us or anything."
some people actually just even go to Canada and just stay over there.
Mhm.
Canada is much easier for a lot of Mexican immigrants to create a life in, and but it's way too cold. And
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure your family was not into the cold stuff, like
Honestly,
weather.
believe it or not, Minnesota was a beautiful place. Like from what I remember, like there was always a breeze. It was nice. It was nice. Yeah, there was rainy days. Yes, there was winter, but I mean that's everywhere. But overall, it was nice. There was no traffic, from what I know. Big
Oh
open
yeah.
space, big open land. Like it was really really good. I would say though, one thing that I do remember from Minnesota, I think they had the best Pizza Hut ever.
That's Pizza Hut. Why is
Yeah,
that?
because they always had the little like at the gas stations always has the little small
Oh
ones,
yeah,
and I would always eat that right after school. Just I was like because I used to live in some trailer parks and it's just there's a gas station. I'll go get Pizza Hut's
yeah.
pizza.
What?
Yeah,
Did you struggle with I mean, obviously at 3-4. Ya estabas hablando, right? We all
yeah.
speak at 3-4. Like, were you did you have a lot of trouble with
Yes,
English?
I actually got picked on a lot.
Damn.
Yeah, but the good thing is that when I came to over here and when I was like 5 or 6,
So you came from Minnesota to Houston.
yeah. No, no, yeah, Minnesota to Houston. But when I went to school over there in Minnesota for a while, so I had to pick up quick. Like there was no like, there's like a lot of like Mexicans mixed with like different cultures in there. No, it was literally just me and like the rest of the class all white. Yeah.
Wow.
So it's like I had to catch up quick. Like I had to catch up quick. I had to catch up quick.
Same thing happened to Maria when she's from LA. Le gusta rep LA.
Okay.
Compton.
Okay. Cali. Wait, what part of LA?
Yeah, she was a little traveler in LA.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
so
okay.
she can rep LA all day, honestly.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
pero no hemos ido, imagínate.
Right.
Yeah, we haven't gone in a while. Pero ahorita con todo esto de immigration is really hard.
Yeah.
Pero te mueves para acá. Oh no, you're over there in school. You're struggling with kids bullying you and stuff like that, or picking on you. And and then you move to Houston, but like,
No. I don't move to Houston right away.
oh, you don't? There's
No.
still stuff going
Like
on.
yeah, there was still. I think there's like don't get me wrong, there's a lot of great things out there. I think because at the time both my parents were working. They were working like the warehouses and stuff like that. I was the only child at the time, so it was pretty good. But I think I feel like the reason why we moved, just more so because I was getting kind of like not being able to spend time with my people, like my mom and dad, because they have always left me with like a babysitter and stuff like that. So
Wow.
yeah,
So you got the Gen Z life kind of like pushed on you as a millennial right away then, because Gen Zs, they all basically got raised by babysitters most of the time.
no, I actually had a traumatic experience with one babysitter though.
¿Qué te hizo?
Yeah.
¿O dónde te dejó?
No. Cause my parents, they'll give money to the babysitter so she could buy stuff for me, or they'll buy groceries and they'll drop it off. But like I said, I'm not gonna make it too long, right? But let's say there was I think there was one time that I remember that my mom went out of her way to go buy groceries. She went to go buy snacks. All my favorite food, chicken nuggets. Like I was a kid, I was like
Yeah.
I was like 8 or 9, I believe 8 or 9 around that. And at the time I was staying with this babysitter, and this babysitter also had like her own kid as well, but she was a stay-at-home mom. And my people, they try to work as much as possible. They work throughout the day, and then they'll pick up a double shift at night. Because I mean, they didn't have it like that. They had to start from scratch. So I kind of understand. But yeah, I mean, once I seen that, I was like, oh yes, I'm excited. Because I'm gonna eat all the food, and I think there was one time that, that one time that my mom brought something, I was looking forward to eating that later at night, and comes to find out, instead of being able to eat that, the babysitter just gave me nothing but vegetables.
Allah.
Yeah. But
And
it wasn't. I thought it was like, oh, okay, she wants me to eat healthy, but then it started being a pattern. It started happening like, a whole week straight or 2 weeks straight. I wouldn't be able to drink juices. I wouldn't be able to drink nothing, like no snacks, no lollipops. Like I was, and she would give her daughter or her son everything my people will buy for me.
wow. Was she Mexican or was she
I
like?
don't know. I don't know what she was, but I don't clearly remember. But
What did she have against it? Did you?
I don't know.
Were you like a hyper kid or something?
No, I was really, really like calm. I was really, really calm. But I guess she didn't like the fact that my parents were giving me everything.
Oh.
And her is like no, what the hell? Like, I mean, she felt either jealous or I don't know what it was. But yeah, that's why I hate vegetables. Like, that's one fun fact. Yeah, fun fact that I hate vegetables. I cannot eat a salad. I don't like lettuce. I don't like onions. I don't like tomato. I don't like none of that. I don't like cebolla ni cilantro whenever I eat tacos. No. But it's because of my past traumatic life that I ate that literally for like a whole month, 2 months literally. And it's just like,
damn.
Yeah.
What happens if someone just puts a salad near you?
No, honestly, no. Like I mean, I could see the salad, whatever the case is, but I just personally won't eat it.
Bro, I think that's why your skin is dry. Yeah, I don't think it's because you were eating poop as a baby or as a newborn, but I think it's the vegetables, bro. Like, have you thought about like going to therapy or something like for it?
Honestly,
Because you need fiber.
I know, but I mean,
The main cause of colon cancer right now on young men, because it used to be from 40 and up. Now it's 25 and up.
Oh,
People are not eating vegetables. They're not eating vegetables, and then our intestines are basically, I guess, detecting that, and they're creating cancer, because cancer is something that we create ourselves, because it's our body's trying to fix something or trying to detect bad in us, and then it starts replicating itself, skin on skin on skin, but skin on skin on skin on top of an organ is fatal, because it starts damaging the function of it. And I mean, I am gonna give you that advice, man. Like, find some help for like vegetables, because
I do want to say one vegetable I like is a carrot. I like carrots.
Oh, that's good. Yeah, you're good then. Like, just fucking eat
I
carrots.
I just eat carrots. That's it. That's the only
That
thing.
poop is gonna come out orange, but I mean, that's it.
But no, I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, I tried to just expand my like what I eat, because like I said, that really messed me up to where it's like, oh, I'm only gonna eat certain things.
What's your favorite dish? Like, your favorite dish overall? Yeah, I was gonna say Mexican, but right now, like, we shouldn't be judging, because there's so many. Houston is a melting pot.
Homemade or like outside food?
Give me homemade and then outside.
Okay, homemade. It's because I ain't gonna lie. Homemade. I feel like homemade beats outside food.
Oh, it does. That's why I was asking for one homemade and then one outside. Yeah.
Because I feel like I have more homemades than outside. I mean, don't get me wrong. Outside is really good.
Actually, outside is just fast food, right?
Yeah. But excuse me. I think I don't want to be very like basic, because we're in Houston and people are gonna be like, oh, he's probably gonna say, Chick-fil-A, Pluckers, like all of that. And don't get me wrong, those places are really, really good.
Chick-fil-A is not good.
Really?
I don't like it, bro.
What the hell? Nah, but that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to be very, very different. And choosing a fast food, I could say, that way people could be like, oh, okay.
No. Don't worry about what the people think. Like, you got, like, this is you.
But yeah, I know it's me, but I feel like it's very, very basic. Everybody, you ask somebody, oh, what do you like? Oh, I like Chick-fil-A. Oh, what do you like? Oh, I like to eat at Pluckers. Okay. And I want to be able to give people an opportunity to actually, hey, put me on. Like, hey,
Okay, well, apart from fast food, what's like a
The homemade dish.
give me the homemade dish, but give me like a high end restaurant because like Chick-fil-A, Pluckers, everyone goes there. Just choose a place that you've been to that kind of like.
Oh man, I would say there's a restaurant I went to. It's by Bayou Creek, I think. I think the Bayou, I think, Creek right here in downtown.
Okay.
There's like a restaurant right there, just in the woods. I forgot what it was called.
Oh, the one that has like a lot of glass
Yes.
everywhere. Oh, it's like a brunch place.
Yes.
Oh, what is it called, Maria?
Oh my.
It's like on the bayou, basically.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
We've been wanting to go, but I've never seen it.
Bro, oh my God, it's good.
Really?
Yes, it's good.
It's just brunch.
Well, I mean,
breakfast.
yeah, no, actually, it's lunch, dinner, everything.
Oh,
Like,
really?
yeah, honestly, oh my, I felt like I was like, man, this is my spot. Like, I need to come here.
What was your dish there? The one that.
I got the what's it called, the res, but I got it on how do I put this?
A
I like,
steak?
yeah, a res, pero like in a parrillada.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
it was like, oh, it was so good. They gave it like tortillas, like, I it's kind of basic, but they gave it tortillas, and they had these little what's it called? I forgot what else it had.
Sauces? Or-
Sauces. It was really good, and then their beans. It was like, it wasn't like regular. I think it was like black beans, I believe.
Ooh, I love black beans.
Yeah, so it was like,
You
like,
do eat vegetables, and black beans is another good vegetable.
Really?
Yeah.
oh,
No, it's not a fruit. Tomatoes are a fruit.
Are beans vegetables?
Yeah, they're vegetables.
Oh, I eat beans every day.
Oh, then you were good on vegetables.
I eat fiber. Look, all my meal preps that I have are normally from, like, I do white rice and beans and chicken.
Ah, okay.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, that's number one. Kevin over here, that's his favorite type of prep meal. Our producer, Kevin. And so that's what it takes. Well, actually, before I get to the homemade one, but I want to jump into another thing. Is that what it takes to, like, bulk up and, like, look good, like, and, like, prep mealing, like, maybe just 3 simple things? And
I feel like, yeah. I mean, but I feel like you got to find your prep meal. You
Oh.
can't go and, like, oh, you see somebody doing it and they were like this small and they went this big, or they're this fat and then they got this skinny. Even if you try to do their prep meal, it's not gonna work on you. Maybe because there's a chance that you have that same body type as that person, but everybody's body type is different. Everybody's organs, stomach, whatever, they work differently. Whatever you intake and whatever's going in here is totally different. So you have to learn about your body first before you know what meal prep to take.
Damn. Yeah, because I'm the type of person that I consume so much media that I can't find like the I always try to find the perfect thing, the best meal, the best this, the best that.
Can I tell you a secret though?
Yeah.
I don't even do that no more. So, like, for my people out there, if you get into working out or whatever the case is, I actually eat whatever I want. Like, even right now, after the podcast, I'll probably go get some Whataburger. I'll get myself like a chicken sandwich and then some bites. That's like,
You remind me of this dude over here. This motherfucker eats 3,000, 4,000 calories a day.
Yeah. But it's because you're maintaining it.
Yeah.
Now, of course, yeah, strict diet helps or stuff like that. But I feel like I got to a perfect form where I want to keep myself and keep my body that I'm at. So I don't overeat, but I don't eat less neither. I eat what I want. I eat what I'm able to eat. Like earlier before coming now, I ate 4 tacos. But of course, I
no trajiste.
Oh,
No,
my
hombre.
God. No.
Mira puro cotorreo,
No,
pero.
I'm talking about like earlier. What's it called? Y'all should check it out though. It's Tacos La Bala, 45, really, really good. But
Oh, yeah.
I had got chicken, fajita chicken, and then I got regular fajita with beans, and then tortillas de harina. Literally four tacos. I ate them, and it was like I was good. I came to work out, everything. I'm good. Now I'm gonna go home and eat again. Like, but of course, I used to be very big. I used to weigh like almost 300 pounds.
Oh, yeah. You
Yeah.
did mention that earlier. I want to get to that after your home cooked meal.
Yeah. And what's it called? And I had to get on a strict diet. and I had to get on something that I like and something that is gonna keep me good. Excuse me, and then low on calories as well, which is white chicken and white rice, and beans.
So fried rice, I like you can't do fried rice as a prep meal.
No,
It has to be white rice.
it has to be white rice.
White rice is good, but do you keep yours sticky or do you wash it so good that it like separates?
No, I keep mine like sticky.
Oh, you like sticky?
Yeah.
Okay, sticky rice. Wow. So that okay, that's a
Yeah,
good
I
prep
mean-
meal. What's your home cooked meal? You had 5 minutes to think about it.
No, actually, at the top of my head, I literally been telling my mom to cook it for the longest.
Yeah, what is it?
Pero es carne de puerco con chile colorado and arroz.
Hey,
anaranjado.
we're almost close on our dishes.
Really?
Cause mine, oh no, my number one is enchiladas de ajonjolín.
Oh, enchiladas do go hard. That's one
Yeah.
of my top 5 that I told my mom. I was like, hey, I think you gotta leave me the recipe for all these 5.
Oh, yeah. Oh no, I learned my mom's recipes, but the second one that kind of relates to yours is pollo con chile colorado and black beans and rice.
Oh,
It's basically the same thing, pero just the protein is different, you know.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, like so. You said that you were 300 pounds. You're in Minnesota, and you're getting bullied because of the vegetables. I mean,
Yeah.
you were just regular.
I was always skinny actually.
Skinny.
I was always skinny. I actually come to Houston first. I went to Dieball, Texas, and then I lived in Lufkin, Texas, and then
That's north in Texas.
yeah.
Okay.
And then I came back over here. I was in a little bit in Nacogdoches as well for a little bit, living there. I was honestly all over the place, I could say.
But your
And-
parents were able to find work fast like that in those places?
yeah. We actually were. It's just they were very attentive. Like they were very good, And even if they didn't really know that much English, they're really hard workers. Like even if you wanted them to stay longer, they'll stay longer. You wanted them to work, they'll work. Like so I feel like that's why they were able to find jobs the way they did.
They were following the money,
Mhm.
basically.
Basically.
Wow.
And then that's when we came down to Houston. I think I was like 12 when I was in Houston, already 12, 13.
12 or 13. And at this point, 12, 13, you're in middle school, right?
Yes.
That's what, 7th grade? 7th grade? How was that? Like, you know, friends in Minnesota, all the white friends that you had, all the little white friends over there. Like, do you miss them over here?
No. I didn't
No?
even get to know them, honestly.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, because you were getting bullied and, like, you just wanted to forget them, or?
Yeah, not forget them. It's just I was never really like a very big attachment type of guy. Like, I was
Oh,
I was like, okay, cool. Like, all right.
Oh, yeah. You did mention it earlier, too, on
Yeah.
on the first take. Que, what's it called? That, love kind of thing. You know, it was kind of hard, like, well, now that you're saying that your parents were following the money, there's no time for, like, hey, Jose, ¿cómo estás, mijo?
Yeah.
This and that. Like, they're just working.
Yeah, they were working, so we never had that time to where we could bond like it's a family and stuff like that. But I think by the age of 12, I think that's when they had my little brother. No, age of I'm different. They had my little brother already. I think I was like 8 or 9 when they had him.
You're bad at math, huh?
Yeah, I'm bad. No, I'm
Me
actually
too.
pretty good. I'm pretty good, but the only thing I do remember was when my little brother was born, which is Lalo. Big shout out to Lalo, my brother.
Shout out to Lalo.
But I kind of threw him in the trash can. Yeah.
Wait, when he was a baby? Or?
Yeah, he's a baby.
Wow.
Because he was crying. I was like, he's broken. And I threw him in the trash can.
Now he's going to hate you forever.
No, he knows, though. He
Oh,
knows.
yeah?
He knows. But because I think I was, like, very jealous because he was,
You were the first.
I was the first for, like, 7, 8 years,
Damn, that is a gap. That is a gap, actually. Yeah, because in my family, I'm the first también. Pero the next year, the attention went to my next brother. And then the next year after that, actually 2 years after that, then my little brother, Kevin, was born. So you had your parents
A big age gap, yeah.
all for yourself. And like, but at the same time, you weren't getting that love that you kind of needed.
No, because they were just buying me stuff.
Oh, okay.
Like, I had everything. I had the PlayStation. I had the Xbox. I had the Cube, the Nintendo Cube. I had
The GameCube.
The GameCube. I had the Nintendo 64. I even had the little square one. I don't know what it's called. The
This
old,
Atari.
yeah, and then I had the Game Boy. I had everything. Like,
Damn.
yeah, as a little kid, I had Grand Theft Auto when it first came out.
Then
The San
so your
Andreas.
parents were doing kind of, well, they were doing good.
Yeah, yeah, they were doing pretty good, but it's like, you know, that I didn't get that love when I was growing up. So I always thought that they loved me by showing me, giving me gifts and stuff like that, which is fine. Don't get me wrong, and I know in a way it kind of, I'm glad it made me that way, but at the same time I was like, damn, like, you know, I wish I was a little bit more sentimental and apart, being able to show my emotions, or, you know, because, you know, it has affected me throughout my entire life, not being able to be like that, if I could say. But overall, no, my parents were really, really good. They went for the money and stuff like that. But
Did that lead to you being overweight, like, or was that later on that
no,
something else?
I feel like that was later on. That was way later on. I was already like, you're talking about right now. We're like, where my age is 12 and 13. You know, so you're talking about 10 years.
Todavía. So like,
Yeah.
oh,
So there's like a 10-year gap that you're still missing from like me being overweight.
okay.
Yeah, because
Well, let's get to that part, but like slowly. You're in middle school right now.
yeah. I actually didn't go to school for a whole year. I was pretty advanced. Um, I was pretty advanced over there. So their like their seventh or their sixth or seventh grade level is what they were learning over here in eighth grade,
Oh, okay.
which was different. So I didn't have to go to eighth grade here. I didn't have to because I already had all the like curricular like activities done,
Yeah.
and so I just had to wait until like ninth grade to enter ninth grade. I was like 14 at the time already.
Well, and then you went to a
Alding.
school here in Alding.
Yeah, I went to Alding. Ninth grade
Alding.
center. Yes.
Alding High School.
Yes.
Okay. I don't think I've seen the school yet.
Yeah. No.
Where is
it's
it
right there.
exact-
It's right there on West Road.
Wait, the magnet school
It's not a magnet school.
on West Road. You're on 45.
No. Yeah, I get
Oh
you.
yeah, I know which one you're talking about. The one
Right
with the
down-
stadium.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I have seen it. Oh, that's not at school. They always have kids outside as they're playing sports.
It's kind of ghetto actually.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm over here thinking it's like the top notch or something.
Nah. A lot of people. Alding is a whole different story. But nah, I mean, like I said, like, I'm gonna kind of like brief my summary of like from ninth grade all the way till graduating. I was in soccer. I actually graduated in 2015. For soccer, I actually made it pretty big. You know, I actually got offered a scholarship to soccer to play for San Jack.
Full ride?
Full ride, 4 years. I was the second top most regional goalkeeper out of all Texas.
Goalkeeper?
Yeah.
Oh, shoot.
Out of all Texas.
I see you as like a midfielder kind of
Yeah,
person.
I play all positions: forward, midfielder, center back, left back, right back. You know, left wing, right wing. I'll play anything. You put me anything, a stopper. I play anything. You put me anywhere, or you tell me, hey, I need you to stop him, or this and that. I was your man. Like eso es lo que me usaban para todo. Like all the coaches and everything, they'll do that. And then even the goalkeeper, like at that time, I think we were losing the game, and the goalkeeper wasn't even doing anything, like because we were scoring, so it was like 4-4. Man, I got mad. I told the coach, put me as goalkeeper, And ever since that time, that's when they left me as goalkeeper.
Oh, you told the coach to put you in.
Yeah, because bro, he was leaving like the dumbest balls just pass by.
The coach, did he know what he was doing, or did he already have good players? Because
he had good players. No, he had good players.
But what I'm trying to say is that sometimes the coaches don't even know what the hell they're doing, and they just have good players that come from like leagues.
Yeah, I mean, it's just more so. I was more hungry for it. Like the playing time. I was like, I want to play the whole 90 minutes, even overtime if I have to. So I'm gonna learn every position. Oh, he's doing bad. I'm gonna step up. Oh, he's doing bad. I'm gonna step up. So
Damn.
yeah.
Oh, and that comes back to like how you always wanted to like defy your challenges, you know, your obstacles, because I mean, well, at this point, like, do you know that is having no papers, like, or not being born here, do you already know that as a kid?
Yeah. Well, when I got into ninth grade, I kind of knew that, but I just didn't let it get to me.
When did you first like, you know, become conscious about the situation? Because obviously kids shouldn't be like stressed
I
about.
think it was like 10th grade. 10th grade when I was like, okay, I need be a little bit more careful now. Just more so because, like I said, it's just I went through a lot throughout my high school. I had to grow up fast actually. So like at 15, I had a traumatic experience as well. Literally, my dad had got sent to jail throughout that time over like a sticker, an expired sticker. So imagine having that scaredness of like he might get deported, or like and it's just my mom, me, and my little brother at the time.
Dang.
So it was like it was really like, and then I'm still going to school and everything. So
That scared you?
in
Like,
a way, yes, but in a way, I feel like it helped me become the person that I am, because I had to buckle down. At 15, I had to start working actually.
That's honestly, damn. Like it's hard to say, but we all kind of need something that shocks us into reality, because a lot of kids, they let their emotions control them, their hormones, especially in high school hormones. And so they're like fighting over here, messing with the teachers, bullying other kids, while the parents are at work, sweating their ass out, like they're like, breaking their back trying to get that money for the children, and then these kids are like just messing around in school, and you over here, had this traumatic experience, and boom, reality hits you.
No, yeah, and I still had to do school. I still had to do soccer. I was still doing everything. I was helping my mom as well. For like I think I would say like a good like three to 4 or 5 months, where me and my mom were working nonstop. She was making tamales every single week, like at least 40 docenas, you could say.
40 docenas.
Yes.
We used to sell tamales too, but my mom only made 100, and that was it.
No, 40. There was a time my mom had to make like 80 or 90, and we needed to sell it because we needed to pay the lawyer to be able to cover for my dad, or like to take him, or not take him out, but like to be able to pay the lawyer. We had to raise like $5,000.
Damn.
And on top of that, we still had to pay rent at the house. On top of that, still support my little brother. I think at that time I didn't really eat a lot. I only ate like once a time.
Once a day.
Yeah, once a day. Like it was just like, because I was so busy trying to make sure that my mom and my brother were good. Because I had to step up. And, you know, like I would wake up at 4 in the morning, 3 in the morning, levantar la olla, I put it in the estufa, help her like.
At what time?
Like at 3 or 4 in the morning.
3, 4 in the morning.
Yeah.
What kind of tamales were y'all making?
Puerco, pollo, a veces queso con rajas.
Hey, I want like dos docenas, por favor. Making the order. Hey, easy money.
Yeah, no. Hey, my mom makes really good tamales. Trust me, you can ask anybody. Anybody that has tried her tamales, they could 100% tell you that her tamales smack.
No, we're not gonna promote your mom's tamales right now, because my mom, look, I'm gonna tell you something. And this might sound really bad, but the truth is the truth. If your tamales don't kill someone because they ate too many, they're not good. No están buenos. Unfortunately, I always tell my mom, you killed that lady. You killed that lady. No, pero that lady was on a wheelchair.
Oh.
Y always, they were always ordering tres docenas every single time. And tamales are high in fat.
Yeah, high in fat. They're like, I think, 600, 800 calories, just one tamal.
Yeah, pero that's just the calories, the fat, the saturated fat.
Oh, the whole outside, yeah, I know, la masa.
La masa, like, I think.
And then if it's pork, yeah,
even worse.
Even worse, yeah.
This lady died happy with my mom's tamales, cause not long after she bought tamales, maybe like 2-3 days, we heard sadly the news that had passed. And at that time, obviously, I wasn't joking around and anything like that, like, oh, let's say because of tamales. But like, the lady she was already close to dying. Her weight was killing her. Like, she lived on the second floor, and I don't know how she was doing it now that I think about it. I always joke around with my mom like, hey, your tamales were that good, honestly. That this lady just, she knew she was gonna die, and she ordered those tres docenas, and that was it. That was it.
Man,
And
that's
so,
crazy.
unfortunately, that's how it is. You know, like Mexicans, we don't care. Like we know death is coming. We're prepared for
Yeah.
it. So that's why we get to joke around with death, because, I mean, we know the only thing we can't escape is taxes, death, and that's pretty much it, right? Taxes and death.
Taxes and death.
And yeah, and I was gonna say toxicas, but nah.
I mean, nah. But no, yeah, like I had to grow up selling tamales. I was knocking on doors at 5, 6 in the morning, selling tamales, like going to mechanic shops or anything, just selling tamales at school, like to just raise that money for my mom and everything like that. But I'm like after that, like it made me into like I like a hustler. Like it made me into like made me walk a different path overall. So it was pretty good. It was pretty good, I have to say, but it was pretty sad because at the time my little brother, we had to kind of lie to him. We kind of were like, oh, daddy's at work.
Lalo.
Yeah, Lalo. We had to be like, oh, my dad's at work. Dad's this, that's and that. So even for Christmas, like I went out and bought my brother like gifts y todo eso. Basically, I basically raised my brother, honestly. Like my brother Lalo, yeah. So he looks up to me like a dad and stuff. So it's very overwhelming. I feel like we grew that connection. Even if we had that 7-year gap, I feel like that that certain event that happened, I feel like it brought us closer together and stuff like that. Cause I taught him how to play soccer, I taught him how to dance. I was there for him. I always made sure he had haircuts. I bought him shoes, clothes, everything. Like, yeah.
You need a movie, man. Honestly, you need a movie. That's a really good backstory. And yeah, my story is really boring, man. Like my brothers avoided me
Really?
all the time. Yeah, they avoided me big time. Like in school, and ahorita ya como ya ven que I'm doing like businesses and stuff like this, like yeah, little by little, like oh yeah, I see the like on my post, and I'm like, this dude has never liked my stuff, and now he's coming over here. Pero that's really good. I envy you, like in a way. Like I wish I had that relationship with my brothers that you had, cause we all, like, at the end of the day, we don't have anyone but our family, and you realize that pretty young, especially with the scary moment where like your dad was gonna get deported. So he never got deported.
No, he never got deported. We were able to pay off the lawyers, pay off the case, and everything. I do want to share though, and this is why I'm very big on my immediate family, and don't get me no wrong way, like it's hard for me to trust somebody because whenever that was happening, not even his own family wanted to help us.
Oh shit!
Like nobody wanted to help us, like at all. So it was just like, so everything was just left on me and my mom.
Dang.
Yeah.
So do you hold a grudge, or like, are you?
I do and I don't. Like, I still greet them. I still say hi to them out of respect. Because my mom taught me better. She's like, lo que ellos hicieron, ya hicieron. Like, don't be, holding a grudge. Like, but from that, I learned how to keep my distance around certain people. I learned that if people leave or I have to let people go, it's for a good reason. It's for a reasoning. Or if it gets to that certain point, it's like, it's either to better yourself or like, okay, they're done already. They're no longer needed to be in your path. They're probably onto a different path. They're probably onto different things. So I'm a very big believer on that. Like I'm very, very big believer. Like right now, I'm vibing with everybody, I'm vibing with you, but hey, who knows, 5-10 years, like we might not even see each other or speak.
We probably are, man. I feel like all the close relationships that I built ever, like since I was I'm not saying this it's gonna happen.
Well, I mean,
it may or may not.
Yeah, I'm not saying that. Oh, like I'm not gonna talk. But if I do run into you 5-10 years, I'm gonna remember you.
Uh-huh.
but it's like I never, but I never have that like that necessity to keep
Yeah.
that bond. You know, I mean, there's certain friends that I do check up on, or like certain people. If I was honestly with just my fingers myself, I could probably, you know, from when I started and stuff like that, I could probably count one, like 2 or 3 friends that are friends.
But that's normal though, especially at this age. You're 28. You said?
28, yes, sir.
28. I'm 29. I lost 90% of my friend group, from outside of business, and I hear that all the time that eventually your circle just keeps getting smaller and smaller and smaller.
No, my circle actually got it small when I was 18. When I was like trying to do my career and everything.
You started your career at 18?
So, I started dancing at 14, and
Wait, let's go to that.
so I started dancing at 14. I learned I learned on YouTube, and like I said, don't judge me, guys, but I tried to learn how to dance bachata on YouTube because I was trying to impress a girl. It's because she was Salvadorian, so Salvadorians love bachata. If you can dance bachata, they fall in love with you. But once I learned how to dance bachata and learn how to dance, honestly, I didn't find her like I was I'm good. Like I don't.
She was stepping on you.
Yeah, like nah, I'm okay. Like but yeah, like at 14, that's when I started dancing. Going on to 15, 16. I would say like I established my company at 2014, and I started dancing for free for 2 years in 2012.
Damn.
Yeah.
But let me get back to the bachata thing. Like you, you weren't like no te daba pena. Like friends, not they like were you doing?
Actually, yeah, I got made fun of
Oh really?
my whole high school because I was the dancer.
Wow.
Yeah.
You were in soccer and you were one of the best, but still got like pushback from your friends
because they're like, oh, es bailarín or lo que sea. And like at the time that school they had like a dance team, like a girl dance team, and they'll be like, you're one of them, like no sé qué, like you need go put on a dress and stuff like that.
Damn.
Yeah, so I mean it's okay. I mean,
you think that was out of like hate or jealousy, or they just felt weird because
I guess it was they just felt weird because it wasn't like it's not like they're not used to it, I guess. Mm-hmm. And I mean it's just even on the soccer field I'll be dancing, I'll be like, I'll be like just busting the move or lo que sea, but whenever they would be talking down on me, I would just take it as compliments. I'll be like, that you hating on me, like I didn't take it as anything. It gave me more of a push to be where I'm at right now, honestly.
Man, you're better than me. When I used to get bullied, man, I used to just start swinging, man.
No, I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm a fighter too, but you have to push my buttons for me to get there.
Dang.
I have really, really good patience, but it's like once you push that limit, it's like, I mean, there's certain things where it's gonna like trigger me fast, but it's like it's like other stuff I just like, okay, like you got it, bro. Like that's fine. Like
yeah,
like, I'm good. Like
yeah, at a certain point I told myself, you know what, it's not even worth it. These people are just ignorant. It's just ignorance most of the time that pushes these, especially at that age, kids. Pushes them to bully other kids that are doing something new or outside the norm.
No, yeah. Nah, but I think like I was saying, like when I established at 2014, I really pushed to put it out there for 2014, 2015. But yeah, like I said, I had 2 great opportunities, 2 different pathways, and going back onto the whole soccer thing as well. So I had to choose. Excuse me. I had to choose them tacos, bro.
Yeah. I can smell it. He ate the fajita, and that's awesome.
But I had to choose because, I mean, it was a really easy choice, honestly. Because, like I said, remember I was telling you that I got accepted to go play full ride to San Jack for 4 years. By the way, we made it to the final for the original finals. Yeah, one game away to go to state finals.
And was there like a cash prize or just a trophy or what?
No, mostly I guess if you go to state finals, you win like a ring and stuff like that. Yeah, But I was like one game away from winning state finals.
Did you guys have a lot of fans? I mean, like a crowd.
Yeah.
And
Oh
but
yeah.
in school,
Yeah. No.
our school sucked.
No,
No.
bro. Like trust me, no. Everybody from all once they heard Audi made it to regional finals, you had people from Nimitz, from Ike, from MacArthur, from all ISD schools supporting Audi.
Dang.
Because it was the first time ever since 1992 or 1993 since they went to the finals.
Damn.
Yeah.
You think you were a big contributor of that?
Yeah.
You were the one.
Yeah. I was,
Hey, on the comment sections, all your ex teammates are gonna come out.
nah, I mean, they could check it out. They could vouch for me. I was a really good goalkeeper. Like I was a good goalkeeper to where I'll even play with the forward. Like I'll have the ball, but you want it, like come get it. Like I was so like because I was cocky.
Fearless.
Yeah,
Fearless too.
And not even that, I'll even tell my defenders, like, hey, y'all get out the way, give them the ball here, shoot it. Yeah, like that.
Wow.
And they still wouldn't score. I was laughing.
Low. Pero who was your, just really quick, who was your idol? Who was your soccer idol? Who was on your wall? Who was your poster?
I would say Memo Ochoa.
Really?
Yeah.
He's still great, man.
Yeah.
He's still. I think he's gonna play on this next World Cup.
Hopefully. But man, I don't care. Yeah, I mean, people can say in the comments that other goalkeepers are better, but no. The only reason why I say Memo is really good is because he puts his heart out there. There's a difference between putting your heart out there and talent. Yes, talent is good. Don't get me wrong, but I know what I see in Memo is like myself is like he don't care if he at the end of the game like he breaks a leg or whatever the case. He's gonna play until his body can't no more. Dang. And I think that's what happened to me in the final. Same thing. My knee was hurt. I had a bruised knee. My elbow. I think my right elbow was also bruised up from previous games. So
wow.
Because there were tough games. All the other teams. I don't. No les quiero quitar. Nothing. But they were really, really good. So
there was no type of padding or anything, type of protection that goalkeepers.
There was, but I mean,
had?
I
wanted
had
to be light.
I had not light, but it's just I always had to fight for the ball. Corner kicks always come out, hit people. When it was always 1-on-1 with the forward, I always they were pretty tough opponents, I could say. But I feel like that's one of the reasons why I kind of got scouted too. But
where was the scout?
To San Jack for 4 years.
No, but when did you realize there was a scout? Did you even see the scout?
I got interviewed actually.
Oh, you got interviewed.
Yeah, and that same day, because I got interviewed at the semifinals because I stopped the penalty actually.
Oh,
yeah,
that's fucking badass.
Yeah, because we were 2-1, and then it was the last minute, and then everybody was like they're loud. I felt like from there I was like I see this as my life. I thought I was gonna be a professional, because my dad was before he got my mom. He was actually playing for Santos when he was younger.
Really?
In the Santos Academy.
Oh,
he played. Well, actually, he played against the Santos Academy. He was younger, so he had a chance to go pro too.
On the youth
yeah.
Team.
Oh.
Wow.
So when that happened, I got interviewed. And I got scouts come up to me, and then on top of that, I had people from my school asking for my signature and everything. I was just like,
what?
Yeah.
You think they still have them?
I don't know. I was taking pictures left back to it was.
Dang, you had the whole high school experience.
Yeah, no, it was really good. Honestly, shout out to my teachers because they let me sleep through first period, second, and third.
Dang.
Yeah, because I would be practicing like nonstop, and they would let me sleep, and then they'll just pass me.
Dang.
Hopefully, they don't get in trouble. But
do you think they're still there?
Nah, I don't think they're still there.
Were they young?
No, they're pretty much older now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you're almost at the you guys are at the semifinals. You guys get scouted, you get interviewed.
Then we go to the final. We lose the final.
Against who?
I think it was Deer Park.
Deer Park. This Deer Park?
Yeah. No, Cinco Ranch. Cinco Ranch. Man, I don't know if they're giving them kids steroids or anything, but everybody was just built. Everybody was just built, man. I was like, and Aldine was just like nothing but Mexicans.
Skinny?
Mexicans, Salvadorians, Hondurans. We just
Was everyone skinny?
yeah.
Oh man, our coach one time, he sent us to the gym like a whole week or something because he was like, "Man, you guys are too fucking skinny." Like the white kids were like beating us with just cuerpo.
No, them white kids have them big old legs, man.
Yeah,
Man,
is they were eating good protein, man. At
yeah,
home.
no, yeah, but no, yeah. I mean, I couldn't. I honestly, I couldn't take the scholarship even if I wanted to.
Yes, sir.
Because I didn't have papers. I needed to have a social security.
Damn.
Yeah.
That was a moment you really realized
I was like, no.
this was gonna affect your life. Kinda?
Yeah, so I just like decided to go for dancing.
Damn. So, and then that's whenever you start learning the bachata.
No, I've been knowing.
You've been knowing already,
yeah.
and then
I was already dancing for a while.
Oh,
but
okay.
that's when I was like, that's I think that was the turning point to where it's like, all right, I'm gonna just focus on dancing, like just focus on dancing. That's it.
you were so sharp. You're so sharp on your goals, man. Like I remember in high school, I had no idea what the hell I was gonna do. Todavía,
Really?
like yeah, I had no direction. No direction. I was always, except I love photography, from the very beginning of basically high school. I had an iPhone. I loved video and photography, but I couldn't visualize myself doing that as a career. But
Oh,
you,
yeah.
on the other hand, you're like, okay, I'm soccer, and you're the best in your team, and then boom, you get hit with this the news that you can't because of paper situation, and now you pivot to dancing right away. Like damn, like as a kid, who is even thinking like that? And obviously you, pero that's really
Yeah.
you should be proud of that, man. Like you
Well,
were sharp.
it's more so it's because I knew what I wanted, like in life. I wanted to be successful. I wanted to be like, up there, like, be very comfortable. I always told myself at age 35 I'm gonna retire. Like I've been told myself that at
You
age.
said that right here.
Yeah.
Also, well, this is gonna be on YouTube forever. So
But that's my goal. I mean, of course, not retire, but we have multiple businesses.
Oh, okay,
Not
okay.
just,
retire in the way that you're not breaking your back anymore. It's like
where I'm just literally just here and I'm just answering phone calls and just that's it.
cool.
I don't have to show up nowhere, go nowhere, nothing. I'm just here. I'm in Cancun or Miami with my kids. I was like, oh yeah, okay, yeah, go ahead. That's because I feel like life, you only have one, and I don't want to throw it away. I want to grab as many opportunities as I can. So ever since I was young, it's just like that's the mindset that I had.
Wow.
I even had an opportunity to actually be a superintendent for construction.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because I got into construction as well. I was working as a worker helper. I moved up, and then they made me a foreman. I was in charge of a whole squad myself, and then from there they wanted to make me a superintendent. But they said I would need you to be here a little bit more, like 2 more years.
Mm-hmm.
But I told myself I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to be out in the sun like for 2 more years.
The superintendents are always in that portable.
They always had me in those meetings. They always had me in the meetings because I knew how to read the map, and I was bilingual at the time.
Dang, that's where the money is at, though. Construction.
It is. So I know how to do ladrillero. I know how to do framework. I know how to do a little bit about everything, like painting as well. How to put flashing, metal flashing, do windows, do caulking. So it's like I know how to do a little bit of everything. I still want to learn more, and don't get me wrong, I actually want to start a construction business.
You should.
That's my next goal. Like
Yeah.
I'm not stopping.
I was thinking about construction también or real estate.
Yeah,
Pero
construction or owning private properties. That's one of the two that I'm trying to go for, like, or be an investor and something. So it's just, you never want to stop. You want to try to have different doors open or different doors available, or open up. I want to open up like a little traila for my mom, because her cooking is really, really good.
Okay. Your mom still likes to cook.
Yeah.
And that's her passion.
Yeah, she loves to cook.
Wow.
She loves to cook.
Damn, that's
Yeah,
good. Like my mom, she got tired of cooking. Honestly,
yeah.
after we graduated, she just said, you know what, I'll just buy pizzas and whatever. Yeah, my little brother got fed pizzas almost every other day. The
Nah,
the youngest one.
the
We're
young
four
one.
of us.
Yeah.
So you're in high school, or you're graduating at this point now. You know how to dance. You started your dancing. What was the name back then? It wasn't Jay Jayz. Oh, let's see.
Yo, no, yeah, it was Jay Jayz.
Jay Jayz from the very beginning.
Yeah, but
Wow.
I did have Jay Jay's dance production at the time.
Hmm.
So I had that little dance thing because it's like, oh, people aren't gonna know what it is. So
Wow.
I put dance in it so they know it's dancing and stuff like that. So
Wow. This company that I attended to, it went through so many names.
really,
Yeah, I remember. Se llamaba the Big Movement Productions. You know, well, not Tezity itself, but other like media companies that I wanted to
uh-huh.
start. Cause yeah, when I graduated, same as you, that's whenever I actually started getting a little bit more, vigilant about what my career should look like, or what my future should look like, and I really wanted to pursue that stuff. Pero JJ's was born, and did you have any type of instruction? Anyone like helping you out
Oh
along
yeah,
the road?
I actually did. Like at the time before I started, like doing all of that, I actually had like a little a mentor, que descansa en paz ahorita. His name is Marvin. He was the owner at the time of Sky Dreams Dance Studio. Whenever I had joined with them, yeah,
What year was this?
I think I would say I was 15, 16.
You were 15, 16.
Yeah, that's when I was dancing for free for 2 years.
Oh, so this is sophomore todavía, like sophomore.
Yeah.
Wow.
So a
So
lot, I'm telling you, a lot happened like throughout my high school, like a lot.
damn. Yeah,
Yeah.
because you go back to high school, hot soccer, scholarships. Your mentor now. Your mentor. How did you meet him? Like how did that happen?
I met him because I stood in the quinceañera for like one of my friends, and he had a choreographer that was choreographing at his studio, and they'd seen how I danced and how I was catching up to the choreo, so they invited me to be one of their dancers, and that's how I started. Once I became one of the dancers, I just started learning off of what he did, and he holds a very special place in my heart, just more so because he was the only one that actually believed in me. Like he was the one that told me if you keep dancing, you have like I see that you have potential. I see that you're not just a dancer. I see that you could strive for something more. So I still had that little thought in the back of my head, even though I know I was doing soccer. I still had that in the back of my head, because he told me that before his passing. It was very like a dramatic experience as well, and it kind of like impact me in a way, and that's when I had pushed away from the dance studio, because of course it just a huge thing happens. It's a whole change. The whole studio had like separated. Like dancers were trying to stay with just one choreographer, and the other dancers was trying to stay with another one. There was just conflict. They were fighting over money. They were fighting over who gets the contracts. I didn't want to be part of that. I was like, no, I'm okay. Like I'm good. Like I don't want to be part of all that. So that's when I started trying to do my own thing. And I danced for 2 years for free mostly.
Damn.
Yeah, I danced for 2 years. Was choreographing for 2 years for free, and that's how I started learning, picking up, getting my name out there first.
How did Marvin pass? If you don't mind me asking.
I think he had cancer.
He had cancer. He
Yes.
didn't go through chemo or anything.
I don't think so. I mean, he probably did. I do have a good friends of mine that, would take him to his appointments and stuff like that. But
Damn.
yeah,
Yeah, right now cancer's even bigger right now. Like everyone almost, at least we all have a friend right now that's struggling with cancer. También. Pero, damn, I'm so sorry about that, man. Y, I mean, what did so Marvin was the first to believe in you.
yeah. Because I'm gonna be honest, my people didn't like the fact that I wanted to dance.
Oh, really? They
Yeah.
like that you played soccer, but
Well, not really, neither.
Neither?
Well, yeah, my dad did like the fact that I like soccer, But when I was younger, he wanted to teach me. I didn't want to learn. I had to learn by myself. Yeah, I had
You
to
said
learn.
because I think this was earlier on the first take, um, that oh, because you don't like people pushing you
Yeah,
to, or you don't believe in people pushing their
like I don't believe in
stuff,
people pushing like their dreams
their
onto you.
dreams. Yeah.
So is that, for example, my kids, like, I'm gonna support them in whatever they do, even if they don't want to be part of the company. Like, okay, that's fine. Hey, you want to be what you want to be? Hey, I'm gonna support you. You want to open up another business? Okay, I'm gonna support you. Like, I got you. Like, you don't have to do exactly what I'm doing. I'm like, but it's already something that's established. It's like
It's way easier now.
it's way easier now. But I'm gonna be honest, more than likely I'll push my kids to do something different because I wouldn't want them to do this. I want them to, experience something totally different because they already have this. So they could fail and try, and they have something to fall back on. But no, yeah, I had to learn by myself soccer, and then for dancing, I had to ride a bike, literally going to the studio. Literally, like they didn't want to take me, and I believe I mean, if y'all familiar with the area and stuff like that,
In Houston.
and Houston, I used to not drive, I used to ride the bike and ride metro actually, from basically Gulf Bank and all the way to Antoine and Veterans Memorial.
Damn, that's like a whole hour and a half or something.
Yeah, just to make it a practice, just to make it a practice.
Were you going on the side of the freeway or?
No, I actually would take all airline. I'll get all West Road, and then I'll get all Veterans, crossing the bridge under Bellway. Still keep going until I hit Antoine.
I used to remember the exact same route.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yo solo iba con la bicicleta con las novias a las casas de ellas. Hey, my parents aren't home.
Get on the bike,
hey.
rain or shine, go through the woods, lo que sea.
Hey, the tire,
The
no
tire,
air.
no air. Ponle air, lo que sea. Oh man, I remember. Or not even that. It came to a time where you're like, "Hey, can you give me a ride?" Just to go. Oh man, do not get in strangers' cars.
Oh,
Nah,
yeah.
Back then it was okay.
Kind of okay, yeah.
But now it's like, no, you can't really trust anybody. But,
Yeah.
But yeah, man. I mean,
You were basically going to the dance classes, going Marvin at the dance studio, and you were going in bike, and then you will have to come back and bike.
yeah. Sometimes I'll have to come in back and bike, or sometimes or ride metro actually, or sometimes my dad or mom will come, because I am their son at the end of the day. But it was an everyday thing that they would be nagging about it. They'll be like, "Oh, it's a far drive. It's a far drive. I'm wasting gas.
Dang.
And I get it. I mean, they need all the money that they can for bills, so I kind of understand.
Damn.
Yeah.
It's hard going in a Mexican household because it's either bills or your dreams, And
Yeah.
a lot of people give up on their dreams because of
Of work.
work.
Yeah, you end up going to work with your dad at construction. You end up doing, certain things, just picking up the slack to help to the family. But luckily, I was able to do both. I was able to still help the family and still chase my dreams.
Wow. But 2 years, no money. You were working in construction at the time.
No, I was able to work at a little ice machine right there by my house. I was literally just filling up bags of ice and then put them in the storage. And then when people came to buy bags of ice, because the Tia Pancha was there, they'll buy like 20, 30 bags. So I would just put them in the back of the truck.
Oh, okay.
So I was making like, little side money there.
Wow.
And it was always in the morning. It was always on Saturday and Sunday in the morning.
Oh, okay.
So it was always like at 7 in the morning all the way till 9 or 10.
So it was perfect, like on your schedule.
Yeah, it was perfect. So it didn't interfere with school, work, dancing, nothing like that.
Damn.
Yeah.
I was never that. The only thing I did back in high school and then a little bit. Oh no, yeah, no, not even high school. What am I talking about? Middle school. The apartments I used to live in. I used to use tape and then tape Pokemon cards and video games on the window. And then when my neighbors would pass by, they would be like, "Hey, how much for this and that?" You remember that, Kevin? We used to kind of hustle, but we didn't have any examples in our life. Our parents,
Yeah,
never really.
I used to do origamis and sell origamis.
Oh wow! Oh,
Yeah.
origamis, and you like color them and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, or like I would do the Japanese origamis as well. Yeah, and I would
Man.
sell them, or I would do spinners and I'll sell them.
Oh, you know what? I'm lying. I did hustle when I was in elementary. I used to trace coloring books, Power Rangers, for example, and I used to sell them to my classmates for $1 each.
I used to do that too. Well, not I actually was a good drawer, and then what else did I do? I used to do people's homework actually.
Oh, I can,
Yeah, and I would like get paid for doing that.
really?
Yeah.
And you were smart as well. Like you had good grades in
I
school.
had good grades. Don't get me wrong. I had good grades. I was doing pretty good in school. I was pretty smart. I had advanced classes as well when I was in high school. So
Damn, you're like a perfect kid, man.
nah, not really.
Nah, well, and academically, that's what I'm saying. You know.
In a way, yeah. I was pretty good. I feel like I was raised pretty good. I feel like I turned out pretty good. I didn't, at a young age, I know, people are found to do like mistakes and stuff like that, but I never found myself to fall into that. Believe it or not, a lot of kids, nowadays they drink and stuff. It's common. 15, 16-year-olds, 17-year-olds are drinking. But honestly, I took my first shot when I turned 21.
Really,
Yeah.
that's good. Alcohol has these have these today in today's world, kids are drinking way too early,
Hmm.
and then when they're like late 20s, they're like, man, why is my brain so damaged? Like why can't I think about?
No, now it gets me to understand that now why they're sometimes so slow because all
Oh
that
yeah,
alcohol.
that too. That's what I'm trying to say. That kind of I didn't want to say that way, but slow is the word. But it's their environment, and then sometimes life doesn't push them like it did
No,
to you.
yeah, I feel like I said, I don't want to get too much into this because I might get in the comments like something.
No, but
But
it's real world
no,
stuff,
yeah, 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 and I
Yeah.
just feel like this generation is very, very soft, like
You
very,
think so?
very, very soft. I feel like a lot of kids haven't really struggled because all their parents they worked so hard, so I feel like no kids have really struggled,
Yeah.
and so they don't know how life is. So I'm afraid for them. That once life hits them, they're not gonna know what to do.
The thing is that their world is completely different than ours. I do believe it's because I used to say that too, but their life is surrounded by emotional warfare,
Hmm.
political warfare, like at jobs, like they have to be strategic about what they say, who they hang around with, how they say things on social media, how they look, what they buy, their image.
Yeah.
Like they're not fighting the same they're not fighting the same wars that we were when we were kids. Like us, it was like we gotta help our parents pay the bills. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong. There's people going through that right now,
Yeah,
but
yeah,
it's
yeah.
much less than
Than it was before.
yeah, because there's much more opportunity now to make money.
Hmm.
Um, pero I do get what you're saying. They're softer, pero they're also stronger in other areas that we could have never imagined. Like think about it, there's kids like making millions from Twitch
Oh yeah,
streaming,
yeah, yeah. Hell
and
yeah.
that takes a lot of sacrifice too.
No,
Like
yeah, they do really, really good. That's what I'm saying. But I mean, everybody has their own. That's a whole different conversation,
oh
like, a
yeah,
whole different topic that we
it
can get
is.
into. But like I said, just overall, it's just I'm very grateful to where I'm at right now. So
And so getting back to like your story, you're driving. I mean, you're cycling to the dance classes. You're coming back. Um, at this point, have you found any type of success in dancing yet, or like, did you have a big break, or when was the big break for JJ's at this point? After Marvin's passing, you obviously had to be by yourself.
I think
Este,
I think it was after Harvey. After was it Harvey? Where like they got yeah, Harvey.
Really?
Yeah.
What?
Like if it because I was doing quinces here and there like once a month, two a month. Like, I wasn't like big like how people thought I was, but yeah. So I think
So it was kind of recent.
ki-
Harvey's like was 2018. How long is that? Like
I think my,
7 years.
I think my big break was
8 years.
when my son was born.
And your son is 6, you said.
Yes.
So around 6 years ago.
2019.
Oh, okay.
2019, 2020.
That was around our time too when we started Tezity too.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And
All
then
of our
and
friends,
then
I
and then
mean-
like COVID hit, I think.
Oh yeah, COVID. No, COVID was during 2020.
29, it's like 2018, 28, like Harvey happened, and then once that happened, I wanted to quit. I wanted to quit
Yeah.
dancing. I was just working in construction for like a good like few months. I only had $5 to my name.
Damn. Hey, at that point you had more than me.
But yeah, my mom, she lost all of her furniture inside the house. She lost everything.
Okay, you guys lived over here in Alding.
Mhm.
It floods.
Yeah. So she lost everything. Um, all the cars, everything.
Damn. No insurance.
No.
And damn, that would have made me break. That would have like
No, it made me break, but um I had to work. I had to work.
and your son was being born.
No, I think it was like a year after.
Oh,
my
yeah.
son- yeah. But that like is like that's when I was like, what, I'm gonna just work in construction. And I worked really good for a whole year in construction, and I was already a former. They already wanted me to make a superintendent because I was getting the jobs done quick.
Oh, okay.
I was quick on it. They're like, oh, it's your possibility to get paid $20 to $25 an hour. I was like,
Superintendent?
no, not superintendent, but like as you go
Oh, okay.
as you go higher. Like as a former, I was getting paid that. I was getting paid like 25 an hour.
Damn.
But I started actually, believe it or not, I started getting paid at $12.
I do believe it, man. Construction.
I started getting paid at $12 as a helper. Then I moved up to
Oh, but you're
13.
talking about that year, though. That year in 2019, you were already like 24, 25.
Yeah. So I mean, I had a little bit of experience, but that's when I started like hitting like more construction, like really, really, really good.
Damn.
Yeah.
And so the year passed, and Jay Jayz. What happened to Jay Jayz? Like, what triggered the move to back to dancing full time, or did you ever go?
Because I didn't want to do construction.
Oh, you were tired of it.
Yeah. I was like, I can't be doing this. I can't be living paycheck through paycheck.
That was me at the exact same time. Literally at the exact same time. 2009, late 2019, and Maria can vouch for me. I was pissed off. I even cried, bro. I cried because I was like, this is not what I was meant for.
And you know what pissed me off more? Because there's a week that I put 60 hours in. And you get paid, those are the 20 hours you get paid overtime. Right? But since I was not from here, my boss only paid me the normal amount. And when they do that, they take out the taxes on everything. So they took over $250 on taxes.
Damn.
That week. That's why I was like, you know what? Hell no. I was
Damn.
like, hell no. I'm not finna. No. I busted myself for 60 hours throughout the week thinking that I'm gonna make good money, but
I never gave anyone that luxury to and even though I was, well, let me finish that thought. I never gave anyone that luxury to take advantage of me. Never, never, never. And maybe I was a little bit more ¿cómo se dice esa palabra that I'm looking for? Maybe I just had it, like because I was born here, But I'm a bigger nopal, man. Like I look way darker and everything, and people wanted to take advantage of me. Pero mi labia and then my sharp thinking always pushed me to like higher. I was just like you.
Excuse me.
I was always like moving up the ladder. So I'm saying like I was always like you. I was like that too, and no one could take advantage of me. If anything, I took advantage of the company. Like I made side money everywhere I
Oh
was
no, no,
at.
yeah. Even like even in construction, like all the old heads that were getting paid good and everything, they'll get mad because they'll invite me to the trailer park to like learn the map and stuff like that.
A mí me querían enseñar siempre los blueprints. I had a lot of mentors in construction. They're like, mijo, o cabrón. Mucha gente habla diferente, obviously, in
They'll be like,
construction.
wey.
Güey, pinche güey. Aprende el blueprint. Tú que tienes papeles.
Sí.
O que sabes inglés. Si tú te aprendes así mismo me estaban hablando. Si tú te aprendes este papel aquí,
Te vas en la oficina.
a la oficina, la vida te va a cambiar. And obviously, I did see a lot of friends go through that. Obviously, you know, you could have been one of those people that, hey, like, Jay Jayz construction company, you're looking at, you know? Hey, it can still happen.
No,
you know?
it can still happen. I mean, that's my goal. I want the kids that are dancing with me now, when they're 18 and they graduate, I want to recruit them to work for my company for construction. So just keep them and build them and, you know, make them rock a right path to where it's like, okay, hey, like you have a clear pathway. You have a way to where you can make money your whole lifetime.
That's a cheat code. That is, and you know, some people might say like, oh, te quieres aprovechar.
No.
Dude, like you've been building these kids, you know, like these kids, obviously they chose a career of like dancing through high school and all this kind of stuff, and you know, with just like in every other agency, dancing, modeling, kids are growing in these extracurricular activities. They're becoming a better version of themselves.
Oh yeah. And like I said, there's a lot of kids that been through JJ's, and like I said, big shout out to them. I even if they're not around JJ's anymore or anything, you know, and they're doing their own thing, I feel I'm very, very grateful I got the opportunity to teach them, you know, what I know, and they could use that to like their own advantage, and like they can like, you know, make their own careers or like make their own paths. They don't have to walk my exact path, but knowing that I left a blueprint on each one of them and they're being successful, I'm happy. I like to see everybody win. If, you know, whoever stays with me too, they're going to win. I'm going to make sure you win. Like everybody at my table eats. Before I eat, I'm going to make sure everybody else eats.
Bro, like I think you just I think I saw your future right there when you were talking, because the same way that you were talking about how you don't want to push, you know, the dreams on your kids and things like that. I like how you know, you treat these kids like your kids. You know, you're giving them all the tools necessary for life and giving them the option for anything, because obviously a lot of kids don't get options. A lot of kids, they have to go out and find they don't get scholarships.
No, they don't.
They don't sometimes they're not good academically, and sometimes they need a career path right out of high school. And you know, that's a good opportunity for them if you start something like that afterwards. Obviously, you know, if you do construction, you're gonna add more positions to that than.
No, yeah, of course. And not only that, like I give, like, there's a few dancers that are still dancing with me. Huge shout out to them too, because they're out in the sun. They work in construction. They're out in the sun, and they still manage to make time to come in, like, you know, do guinses or like, you know, do events or performances. So that's why it's sticking to my head that I do want to do a construction company. But before I do that, I want to make sure that this is good, like to where it's like, all right, you know, I'm good, like everything's good. So I want to get JJ's to a certain point. Once it's reached that certain point, all right, let me open up another book and start this, because it's gonna take a lot of investing, a lot of time, a lot of planning, a lot of failures. I know I'm gonna fail. Like, and I feel like I failed throughout building JJ's. People might not notice, but from what I told you, I feel like I failed 4 or 5 times.
You hit rock bottom 4 or 5 times.
Yeah. Even now, when JJ's was on top, I hit rock bottom. Literally. I would think we had done the biggest expo Um, the biggest expo for Fotomundo, which is September. Right after September, I hit rock bottom.
Though, like you're saying economically or just like spiritually, like hype.
Just overall, like in economically as well too. Like
Damn.
overall, yeah. Like I was still getting quinces. Don't get me wrong, but it was just like, damn, like um, what the hell was going on? Like I didn't know. I didn't know. Maybe, and like I said, I'm a big believer. Maybe it was God putting a pause. He was like, you're like, you're not taking a moment to breathe and take what you're taking in. Right now, I'm able to breathe. I'm able to like, I'm chilling. Like I'm good. I'm able to, he made me shape my company into like something much more different because I guess I was just overworking myself and stuff like that. And like I said, the reason I hit rock bottom is because that's when I lost everything. Like I felt like I lost everything, like family wise, family being distant, friends, the OG dancers. It's a lot. So like, and then like I had invested so much money into like outfits, stuff like that, and I was like, oh, I'm gonna get it back. Boom, boom, boom. I didn't get nothing back. I was just like, damn. But it's like people don't know that. Like people are thinking business, you're getting quinces. They're like, like yo, he has it. Nah, bro, it's not like that.
And then,
There's ups and there's downs. I was like, when there's downs, you have to hold it. You have to go. And I'm gonna be honest, there was a time where I didn't come to the studio for a while. Yeah, I was like very depressed and stuff like that. So depression is really real, guys. So make sure you check on your friends, on your family members, on anybody. Um, check on them. Check on them. Make sure that they're good. Make sure just a simple message, reaching out to them will mean a lot. And luckily, I did have some people kind of reach out to me. But the way I was able to overcome depression was, going to the gym and stuff like that. It made me have a clear mind. But no, yeah, I mean, but overall, I'm happy. I'm happy where I'm at right now. I'm happy the person that I became. I'm happy that I'm growing to be this person. I want to be a mentor. I wanna be able to see people grow. And believe it or not, I'm actually happy because a lot of dancers that dance with me now, one of them owns a flooring company. One of them owns a roofing company. Well, yeah, so it's like, I'm happy to see them do that. Like bro, it's like, and I still talk to them to this day. So it's having those connections still, and like and I try not to really like let people know what kind of connections I have or anything or anything, but it's more so is because um it's like they're like, it's very, I want people to know, I just want certain people to know who they are, like good people, because I don't want to send no like bad people who want to take advantage of them or anything like that.
True.
But yeah, one of them does flooring. He did most, if y'all check out Chick-fil-A's, he did the flooring for Chick-fil-A's.
for Chick-fil-A, that's a good contract right there.
And then I have one of my other friends, he's over here by Champion Forest and like other big mansions doing roofing. Like, yeah.
I mean, that's going back to the conversation of like, you're building these kids to. I mean, obviously, not all the credit goes to sometimes they have parents that mentor
Yeah, of
them
course.
as well.
No, yeah, of course. They have parents. They have their other mentors as
Yeah.
well. I'm not taking all the credit. I'm not trying
Yeah.
to, but I feel like I'm glad I was able to work with them when they were dancing with me, like because, I feel like I try to make them walk a right path all the time. I don't want them to be like, oh, I don't want to be a bad influence. Because even myself, I really don't be doing a lot, honestly. I like to stay home, watch movies.
You appreciate your personal time a lot more now. So I mean, I don't want to get like too in depth, in depth with details
Yeah.
about your recent rock bottom. But like, how did you, just for all the entrepreneurs out there, How did you manage to get back on your feet? Este, after that situation.
It's just you need. I'll be honest. You do need time to take for yourself because you burn out. I didn't want to have Jay Jayz no more.
Wow. This was like last September, you
It
said.
was like, yeah,
Damn. Recent.
yeah. I didn't want to have Jay Jayz no more. I wanted to quit.
And then you're thinking about quitting, pero what triggered the
My kids,
oh, obviously, yeah.
my kids. It's made a huge impact to where it's like, no, I'm not stopping. Like that's one of the main reasons why I started the company with my kids. Like they mean a lot. My fault.
No, you're good, man. Yeah, art has to come out, like you you saw your kids and like obviously it pushes, I hear a lot of people say like once you have a kid, life is not the same.
Nah, it's not. It's like once you have a kid, you gotta devote your life to them. You owe them. You owe them that life. Like you owe them. Um, and like I said, like some people might understand, some people don't. And I try my best to guide people and like for them to understand, like if anything, nothing that I do, nothing, anything that I profit from JJ's, nothing goes normally to me. It's always my kids, always. I can tell you that, always. Like, even to this day, my son, he's like, and I find it funny because in a way, but I kind of want to make it true for him because he's always like, Daddy, I want a Lambo. Yes. And I find it funny because he's like a little kid. He's 6. Yeah, he's 6. Wait, is it? No, he's 7 already.
Oh,
Yes,
7.
Yes. Is he 7? I lost track of time. Nah. No, I think he's 6. I don't think he hasn't turned 7 yet. Yeah, he's 6. But I think he's about to turn 7 though in March. I know that. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, man, he tells me that all the time, and I told him, I was like, I'm gonna make it happen. I'm gonna make it happen. You wanna? I'm gonna make it happen. Like, even to this day, I told myself too, like for my daughter, shout out to all the halls. They're beautiful halls, but I want to make my daughter her own hall.
Evangeline's
Reception,
hall.
yeah.
Reception. That's a good, goal, man. Go for it.
Yeah.
I feel like it's gonna hit, especially with that name, Evangeline.
Yeah, I'm gonna make it very like princess, like very princess themed. So it's like because the name itself is just.
It's beautiful. It's majestic. Honestly.
No, but yeah, no. Honestly, that I feel like my kids made a huge impact, like for like a lot of my success and a lot of everything that I've been. It just,
Damn.
yeah.
People always telling me have kids if you want to be successful, but damn, it's also a big risk.
It's a big toll, you could say.
Yeah.
And as a dad, like I said, this is the main reason why I wanted to quit Jay Jayz. But at the same time, it's like I didn't want to because the first 4 years that my son was born, I wasn't really there. I was always working.
That's what hits you even harder now when you look at them and you think about rock bottom because damn, like those 4 years.
Like those 4 years, I did for what? You know what I'm saying? Like, they would have been all for nothing. So I was like, no. So I pushed myself to make time for them. Like, yeah, work is there, whatever. Yeah, okay, but I need to make time for my kids. I get it. My dancers are young. I can't go out and party with y'all. I got kids.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I got other priorities. Even till now, back to school shopping, I barely had even time to go back to school shopping. So it's kind of hard in a way whenever you're running a business. And like I said, I try. I'm trying.
You never stop learning though.
No,
in this world,
You never
of
stop.
of business. You never stop learning. But my next question is, Jay Jayz is growing. You obviously recovered.
Yeah.
You're doing much better
Oh,
now.
of course. No, yeah, of course. With my timing, everything, scheduling, everything, I've been on top of things, man. My energy's been very good. I've been communicating with clients more. I've been more present in the studio. Like I'm good. Like I feel like I'm great. Like, hey, you want to throw me a big event? I'm gonna get it done.
Do you feel like you need an heir to your throne as the director? Do you need an heir, meaning like someone to take over your duties one point in JJ's um,
Um,
business life or whatever? Like, do you feel like you need someone to take over your position one day so you can
well, I mean,
grow more?
throughout the time that I wasn't around JJ's, big shout out to them though. It was my mom, my brother, and of course, my choreographers at the time, they hold it down, and my dancers, they're holding it down. And also, big shout out to Angel Montes.
Angel Montes.
Yeah, he stepped up as well. He was doing all the little things that to help my people out as well. My dad, um, you know, they helped out as well. Um, what's it called? At some point in time as well, for the business to grow, when it was like barely fresh, the mother of my kids was there helping. Late nights, she was staying up late nights. Even when she was pregnant, with my daughter, we're painting the studio and everything like late night.
Damn.
Yeah, so she helped me a lot as well. Um, hey, shout out to her as well too. She has a whole nail company going on for
Plug
her.
it in. Plug it in. If you know.
It's she changed the name,
Ah.
but I think it's Angie's Beauty Studio, I believe.
Send it to us afterwards
No, yeah, for
before
sure,
we
for sure,
air
for sure.
the video so that way we can plug it in.
No, yeah, for
It's
sure. And like I said, I helped her with her business as well. But like I said, overall, like I had people that helped out.
a village at this
Yeah,
point.
yeah. So, it's what's it called? It made me into like a way better person. But whenever I hit that rock bottom, it's like they were there for me.
They knew how to schedule. They knew what choreographies.
Actually, I'm gonna be honest with you. There was an expo. People don't know this. People do not know this. Well, only the people that are close. But I had gotten arrested a day before expo. What? No, a Friday. I think it was a Friday. A Friday I got arrested, and then I wasn't released until Sunday morning of expo.
Yes, so.
Supposedly that I had unpaid tickets. I mean, I did have unpaid tickets, but yeah, I got arrested.
Man.
I got arrested.
Those damn tickets. Was it easy tag or just regular tickets?
No, it was like
Speeding
no
or
license.
no license.
Yeah.
Oh, you still don't. Oh, you can't.
Well, I can't get a license.
You don't have DACA.
No.
You can't apply for it no more. What the hell? Man, they just make it worse and worse for.
It's all right.
For
Though. It's all
anyone.
right. They told me to get married, but I didn't want to.
Damn.
I should have listened, but hey, it's okay. It's okay. I mean, things happen,
You'll get another opportunity with the right one,
Hopefully.
Just
Oh,
settle
man,
down, Jose. Settle down. Hey.
But no, yeah. Like I said, I remember that's when like everybody hold it down like together, man. I was like, that was very like.
But they knew how the business worked. They knew how to talk to the customers.
Well, more than likely they like to get everything prepped for expo, like
Oh.
the outfits, the the dancers, the
What-
timing and everything.
What expo exactly?
I don't remember. I can't really remember, but I knew it was an expo. I think at George R. Brown or NRG, one of those.
¿Cuál era?
I can't.
It wasn't the Elizalde's expo, right? It was somebody else's. I mean, at least it got done.
No, yeah, it got done. Like it got done, but nah, yeah, I've been on a roller coaster my whole life. I just been on a roller coaster, man. But like I said, even myself right now. I'm still growing. I feel like I'm not the person that I need to be yet. I feel like I still have so much to grow as a person and just as a business owner and as a dad. I feel like I have to grow a lot. I don't know. And some people would be like, "Oh, I'm already grown. I already know what to do." Bro, no you don't.
Hell nah.
Like if I'm 28 years old and I don't feel like I'm grown or I don't even like feel like I got my shit together, knowing that I have a business is like, bro, you don't even know what you're talking about. You haven't even been through anything. Like I feel like to get where you want to get, you have to go through a lot as well. I mean, some people don't. Some people have that life to where it's like, oh, they have it easy, which is good for them. But even to this day, I still have battles. I still have challenges. I still, you know, I still have to push through. I still have to show up every day, whether I'm getting talked down to, whether I'm getting belittled or whatever the case is. Hey, I'm still showing up. I'm still gonna show up regardless, you know. And like I said, like nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect, but I'm trying. My thing is I'm trying at least. I'm trying, and like my biggest thing that I learned from my past experience and stuff like that. I don't want to be that. I'd rather choose peace over drama, and I don't want to be the type of person where I'm hurting somebody or my actions affect somebody or anything. I want to be able to when I walk in a room or to when I show up anywhere. I want people to feel my presence. Like, damn, that's Jose. Like, not know, like, man, that's Jose. Watch out, he's gonna talk to you like rude or something. Like, I don't want that. I want people to have that high respect for me, to where it's like, respect is earned, is not given. So I just want to earn people's respect, and I want them to look at me a certain way because I feel like I could bring great value, and I could just be that person. I'm not there yet. I'm not there yet. Like I said, but I'm very, very humble as well. But like I said, I feel like I still got a lot to grow.
Do you think? Do you also feel that there's a lot of that going on? A lot of people, to get to where they're at, they chase or they choose this lifestyle of belittling people, pushing people down to get to the place they're at right now, or do you think it's just very insignificant amount of people?
I just feel like it varies. I feel like people need to learn how to love themselves first before they start judging anybody. Judge yourself first. Judge yourself first. Work on yourself first before you could judge anybody. That's like, I feel like that's one big thing that I will say. Because before I could be like, oh, hey, you need to fix this, you need to fix that. You could tell me all my flaws. You could be like, oh, fix your posture, okay? Or, oh, make sure you're smiling. Make sure you're looking at the, like, there's a lot of things that you probably know and have knowledge that I don't know. There's a lot of things that I have that I don't know about you. But like I said, worry about yourself. Stop worrying about other people. Worry about your own damn business. Stop caring about what other people have going on. At the end of the day, like I said, you only have one life. At the end of the day, we're all going to the same place, So what does it matter? What does it matter? Right now, yes, I'm in a nice outfit. But if I wanted to come like in a bunny outfit, what like?
First of all, I'm gonna be like, dude, hey, this is not the brand, Puro Cotorreo. That's Playboy over there.
Right? Nah, but like I said, you learn all these things as you grow, bro. You learn all these things as you grow, and like I said, I still got a lot to learn. Man, honestly.
Yeah, you're right, man. Honestly, oh man, I'm on the same boat. Like honestly, I mean, not just my example, but everyone around us in our circle, like, goes through the battles, and some of them are silent all the time. Like,
Yeah.
Some people are battling silently, and unfortunately, it shouldn't be that way. If you ever need our help with anything, now we're neighbors here now. If you ever need our help with marketing, any type of promotion, or you gotta do some extra work or photography or whatever, just let us know, man. Like, I'm the type of person I love to help people out. Like, sometimes I need to help myself, but I can't find the energy to help myself. I have to help others
Yeah.
before I help myself because I feel like I have like
Excuse me.
a bar right here, and I have to fill it up with energy. And when I help others get to a better point, or to a better place in their life, like I feel like that just brings up my energy and pushes me to do better because I see the potential, that I can have on others, the effect that I can have on others. So I don't know, I'm weird like that, like
No, 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 not at all. I mean,
you know,
I believe that. I
yeah.
believe that. I mean, trust me, you might make a huge impact on somebody by just supporting or believing them
Hmm.
or just being there for them.
Yeah, and I feel like in this business, especially in the event industry, you can't do it yourself, man. Like if you ever like, I say that like, I follow my own instructions, but because I don't ask for help, I never ask for it, even though I'm like on the fucking floor
But
sometimes.
one thing I learned about business, you always need a partner.
Yeah.
Regardless of if they tell you, nah, do it on your no. You always need a partner. Always. You might not need like 2 or 3 partners, but you need a partner. Whether whether what kind it is or anything, don't be money hungry. That's one main thing. Don't be money hungry. Like it's better if you have 2 heads working instead of having 1 head working. And so that's something I learned. I mean, I follow like certain like business pages, and they always tell me it's always good to have 2 partners. So let's say, for example, we're trying to invest in let's like a building, and we're trying to invest in it, but they're asking for $60 or $80 cash, like $60,000 cash or $80,000 cash. I might have all that money in the bank. You might have all that money in the bank, right? But wouldn't it be better if we both put a certain part to it? That way we don't lose everything, and at the same time we both win.
That's good. Yeah.
So it's like you have to see it that way.
And you have reserves.
Exactly. You got something you can fall back on. Compared if you put everything in, you're like, fuck, like, damn, like,
That's us, literally.
you know.
We always put all of our chips on black or red and gamble it.
But it's like, yeah, I learned that. I learned that.
So now you have partners?
I give some of my quinces to my brother actually.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and like I said, I'm not greedy with money. And not only that, I told even my dancers that or choreographers that work for me, I'm like, use my name to get your own quinces on the outside.
Wow.
Like,
Hey, you're gonna create noise with this because everyone and their teams, they're gonna start, the ones that are money hungry, they're gonna be like, hey, you heard Jay Jayz on YouTube, but that's not us over here.
it's okay. I mean, like I said, el sol sale para todos. I'm a very humble guy. If you're winning, there's a lot of quinceañeras here in Houston. There's a lot. So I'm not gonna be able to do all of them. But if people are able to help out, then hey, you make money, bro. Make money. Like,
Maybe that creates a bigger organization.
mm-hmm.
Like your choreographers get so much confidence, they get to a point where like, hey, Jose, we have the same amount of quinces. How about we just like do something even bigger together and like get all this
Exactly.
money together and maybe that.
No, and there's a lot of quince crews that have been starting up, and they always, reach out for my help and stuff like that, and I don't mind helping them out. I let them borrow clothes or stuff like, because I never had nobody like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, but at the same time, it comes to a point to where I keep letting you borrow stuff. Like, I'm gonna have to charge you something, like, because I have to maintain it or I have to replace it. I like, you just use it and then give it back. Like, you don't have to take it to the cleaners. You don't have to maintain it. You don't have to, wear or tear. Like, there's a difference between, yes, giving out a helping hand, but if you're trying to take advantage of it, like, come on, like, like I said, I even have dancers out there or choreographers that have videos of my performances or my quinces, and they show it like if it's their work.
Oh wow.
Yeah, but I'm like, I don't mind. That is
Yeah.
cool. Yeah, I don't mind.
Damn. I used to, well, back in the day, I used to get mad when I used to see my videos, just screen record it, and then not even give me as the credit. And now, I don't give a fuck. Like, there's videos out there that have millions of views, but there are videos, but they're in different pages. And I'm like, Mr. Beast said, you know, Mr. Beast from
Yeah,
YouTube?
yeah, yeah.
He says, you know, well, he went through that and he said, well, I mean, it's free advertisement. The only problem is that Mr. Beast is Mr. Beast. And
No,
we're,
no, yeah.
and we're not a big brand that, hey, that's Tezity. No, that could be anyone, honestly.
Exactly. No, I mean, like I said, I see it as advertisement.
Yeah.
And people and clients have came to me to where they see that work, and they're like, and when there's came up times to where like they go with them, and it's not what they expect, because you can never be better than the original. Yeah, it's all like you. Even if you were right by my side and I mentor you and stuff like that, everything that I know is up here. I could teach you everything, but I'm always one step, two steps ahead of you.
Damn.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you have competition?
Not necessarily, honestly. I feel like I'm doing pretty good. I feel like I've been in my own lane. Um, like I said, I don't bother to look at what anybody else does. I'm glad everybody has business. Hey, good for y'all. Like, I'm happy for y'all. My biggest concern. Oh, sorry.
No, you
My
good.
my biggest concern is if this is me putting it out there. Like, I don't care about views. I don't care about likes. I don't care about comments. I don't like, you know, here and there. Yeah, maybe, but I'm not too big on that, because I feel like I'm already successful, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because I already have my kids.
Oh, yeah.
That's all I want. I need, literally. If somebody was to come to me and be like, "Hey, let me buy Jay Jayz off of you," okay, here, like, I have my kids. I could literally start from scratch, and I could build another company. Same thing.
Has anyone ever offered?
No, not necessarily, but it's like I said, it's like there's no competition. Like, I'm not saying it in a bad way. I'm more so saying it's like, everybody does different things, and I mean, of course, some people try to copy others, but like I said, that's okay. Like I said, I know where I came from, you know. Like I said, and I give credit where it's due. Most of my talents, most of my like dancing, I got it from mentors. Back then I used to dance. I don't know if you remember, but there used to be a dance crew called JD Showtime at the time.
No, no.
I used to dance with them as well. I got in, I got some ideas, but I made them my own. Everybody's gonna get ideas from everybody. The only thing is you gotta make it your own. Add your own style to it. Add your own. Be different with it. Excuse me. What can you add to it to make it different? You know what I'm saying? Like, for example, let's just take an example. Like right now, your podcast. Hey, that's a good idea. What if I decide I want to do a podcast, but my podcast is more like, dirty secrets around the industry, or like, lo que sea, or, midnight, like, so it's like, it's still the same thing, same idea, but different concept.
Exactly.
Different, or have like even doing just a thing and then reacting to YouTube videos or anything. Everybody does it. Just make it your own. Stop trying to be somebody that you're not. Just make it your own. But like I said, I feel like Jay Jayz in particular has really made a huge impact in the quince industry. I would say that, and I'm very happy for that. Like, I'm happy. Like, whenever I see like certain like performances or stuff like that look alike like ours, I'm like, oh hell yeah! Like, be like, good props. Like, hey, that's nice.
You can tell right away when something looks familiar.
Yeah, I feel like right now everything looks the same. Everything.
Honestly, in a way, yeah. The only thing that kind of changes in my perspective, and this is because I'm not a dancer, is the outfits.
Yeah.
If outfits is what makes people pop these days, um, in my opinion, and especially when it comes to dancers, like the way I think it's just actually not even the dance or the outfits, it's the showmanship. There's people out there that are dancing that obviously we go to so many events that sometimes they don't really care what they're dancing really cool, but their face says something else or whatever. And I think the showmanship is what these days pushes a well makes the difference between a good dancer and a bad dancer, in my opinion.
No, yeah.
Because obviously everyone's doing it for money. Everyone's doing something for money, and I don't know if you're gonna perform. I don't know. You better do it good, man. Like,
No, yeah. You better perform your heart out there. That's what I tell my guys. I was like, hey, perform like if it's your sister's quince that we're doing.
yeah,
Like, you always want to make sure that you want to leave a good impression, always, because I feel like having good customer service or having a good like impact is really, really, really good.
yeah. Kevin, how much time do we have? Exactly. Oh, okay. Man, you look sleepy. Hey, my friend. So it's 1 in the morning right now.
Sorry, we're just here yapping, guys.
Yeah, we're yapping and
We're talking. It's just very flowy, basically, you could say.
yeah,
I mean, honestly, we didn't really never have a chance to really speak.
like sober.
Yeah.
Because we obviously you told me earlier.
Yeah. The other time that normally when we have conversations, you always have a drink in your hand.
Yeah.
You're jumping from conversation to the other one.
And the thing about that is that a lot of people are like, "Hey, we've talked before," and this is a disclaimer. If you talk to me and I'm drinking, I'm not gonna remember you. I'm not. That's why I rather do business. I mean, not business. Obviously, I don't do business while I'm drunk. But that's why I'd rather have normal conversations with people when we're not drinking, because it just I can't I can remember everything. I can remember and now I know like your story, like you came from Minnesota, well, born in Mexico, brought to Minnesota, bullied, came over, well, a little bit a path, towns, cities, through Texas, Houston, and I wouldn't have been able to remember that if I would have been like drinking water, helps me,
No, that's good. That's good.
Pero honestly, I think we've had a really good conversation to, like, I'm really inspired by your story, man. Like,
Oh, appreciate
Yeah.
honestly. Honestly, guys, if y'all are interested in seeing me back here, show some love, comment down below. Be like, hey, we want a second part with Jose. It's very, very interesting. And honestly, we could get more into depth with that, and like certain topics y'all want us to touch base off on. Like, I feel like we would be really, really, really good with that. Honestly, we're really, really good at, being able to give y'all perspective of things,
exactly.
So,
I think we kind of nailed everything, and obviously you have a good sense of description when it comes to your storytelling. Like, I'm trying to get better at storytelling, honestly, because I suck. I go in circles.
No. Yeah, trust me, guys. I could be here for hours. Like, I would take 4 or 5 hours just talking, like, about life, about anything, and like I said, if y'all want to know more about my backstory, y'all want to know anything about any specific topics, like I said, just keep liking. Make sure you be like, hey, we want Jose back. Like,
and just obviously for the people that don't follow you already or don't know who you are, like, what's your Instagram? What's your TikTok? What's your YouTube?
So, so on YouTube and TikTok and Facebook and Instagram, you can follow my business page, Jay Jayz Production, at Jay Jayz Production. Now, I do have a personal account. Y'all can follow it too. It's only Instagram and TikTok. It's at J.Gamiño _03, I believe.
Well, let me look it up real quick.
Yeah, let me check. I just want to be sure.
Yeah, because imagine you give somebody else. Yeah, J.Gamiño _03.
Yes.
There you go. Hey, and well, I mean, I'm super happy you could redo, because obviously the first time, obviously we didn't get
to get all the way.
all the way, pero you know the light went out and then we had to redo. So this
No, yeah.
half of this is kind of like redo, pero I obviously kind of forgot because I was super tired too.
No, and believe it or not, most of this is like honestly, like more in detail than anything, because it's like I was really sleepy 2 in the morning. I'm not a morning person. I'm not.
Hey, we're starting the whole podcast again right now.
Yeah.
No, but man, thank you so much for coming.
No,
man.
thank you.
Anything last message you want to plug in? Something coming up or any type of promotion you need, like, or that you want to get out there? Just this is your camera right here.
Okay. Honestly, guys, just love yourself. You know, if nobody's there to support you, don't worry about it. Like, push yourself and be capable of doing what you want to do. Nobody's gonna judge you, and if you're getting judged, bullied, hated on, then you're doing something right. Like I said, follow your dreams, follow what you want to do. Don't let nobody stop you. Okay? But also remember to take a time to yourself, and remember to sometimes stop and breathe. Breathe the flowers, breathe the air, take time to yourself, love yourself, and most importantly, love your close friends and family.
Hey, well that was Jose Gamiño for you guys. Jay Jayz Productions. I love that message. Hey, I want to do the Puro Cotorreo together.
All right.
Okay? I'm going to be like, well, thanks for tuning in at Puro Cotorreo. And then,
Okay.
all right, here
So
we go.
just puro cotorreo?
Puro Cotorreo. Yeah.
I think I'm gonna mess up on the cotorreo, but you can try.
It doesn't say Puro Cotorreo. All right. Well, thank you guys for tuning in. This was episode number 4. And this was
Puro Cotorreo! See ya, guys. Take it easy. Like I said, subscribe, like, comment, and we'll see y'all soon.
what he said. Subscribe, guys. Thanks, man.
Thank you.